Why do rich people keep getting richer? Let's ask our friend ChatGPT. Why do rich people keep getting richer and the poor people poorer?
Education and skills, networking and social capital, government policies and welfare programs.
No, no, no! Lies, lies, and lies. Let's find some truth. First off, inflation. Central banks hold inflation at around 2% to stimulate the economy, meaning inviting you to spend rather than save money. This is because we know next year our money will be 2% less valuable. Now, real inflation is much higher, at around 7% every year, if we consider the loss of purchasing power and the insane amount of money printing. This means that if you have a yearly salary of $100,000 in 10 years, due to inflation, you will need a salary of almost $200,000 just to keep up with the rising prices and be able to buy the same things as 10 years ago. Number 2. Historical control. During the Industrial Revolutions, the social order of the world was changed. The old nobility and the clergy lost their grip over society. The new ruling class was formed by capitalists, industrialists, and the oil and railway barons. They took control over the capital and the means of production of society. They invested in every innovation, in every business, in all sectors and in every country of the world. In the last 300 years, the GDP of the world increased globally. This meant that diversifying and investing in the whole world was an economic success, as an economic crisis in an area of the world meant an era of economic boom in another one. This led to extreme wealth accumulation by only a few financial elite families that held the real economic control of the world. Families like the Rothschild and the Rockefeller. We can see it today in the form of big multinational companies, like BlackRock for example, controlling all parts of the world's economy in the same way an octopus spreads its tentacles. Different big multinational companies buy stocks of each other and of other companies, creating a cross-holding system where they control other companies, but these other companies also buy stocks of the original one, controlling each other and making it difficult to see who is really in control. Number 3. Money is fake. For all of history, money was used as a store of value, like in old coins of silver and gold, where the value was the coin itself. Throughout history, there was always a worldwide accepted currency, like the pound during the peak of the British Empire, or during the rise of the Dutch, Spanish and French Empire. In 1944, the Bretton Woods Accords were signed between the Western world to enforce a global hegemony of the dollar over the world economy. With these accords, the price of the US dollar was fixed to the price of gold, and all other currencies were fixed to the dollar, and thus indirectly fixed to the gold. Anyone with dollars could go to an American bank and exchange their dollars for gold. This system safeguarded common people's savings during times of crisis and kept governments in check because they could not print more money than there was in their gold vaults. But the good old America entered a war in Vietnam and a phase of social welfare and spending, which forced the government to print more money than they had gold. This led to the fall of the gold standard in 1971. The dollar was not fixed anymore to the price of gold, and all other currencies were still attached to the dollar, whose value was now backed by thin air, and the promise that the government would put you in jail if you did not use the legal tender. After that, deliberate and excessive money printing led to the fall in value of the dollar and other Western currencies, and as always, the common people took the real toll. In truth, the American dollar is backed by America's industrial and military complex, its giant army, navy and air force, which is ready to invade or destabilize any country that wishes to challenge the hegemony of the American master. See you next time.